Good morning, everybody. Today is the 28th of October. It's a Monday, and what's exciting about today is it marks the first day of my rut vacation. So I've got lots of just doing what I want to do for the next couple weeks and spending a lot of time in the woods with you guys. So I'm super excited about that. This morning we're going to go over to the neighbors. Ian had shot a real nice 8-point yesterday, and they tracked it a ways and then ended up bumping it out of its bed. So he's pretty confident it's a fatal shot. So we're going to go down the road and we're going to meet up with Ian and go see if we can't recover this buck. So the sun's just coming up now. We'll head over there in like 15 minutes. Well, we made it up here to the woods, and Ian's right here, and Stick's over here. It's going to help us too, but Ian's going to fill you in on the story of this buck and how we've got to this point.
Well, yesterday morning, he came through about 8:30, and he was probably 35 yards making a scrape, and he slowly worked his way right to me, and I didn't have a chance to shoot him until he was about 7 yards from my tree. And the arrow hit right where I was aiming, so I must have just goofed up the shot a little bit.
The arrow looks really good. Look at you can see it's kind of dark looking blood, almost like a possible liver, but with his angle, he was just going straight down into it, so you really can't get both lungs like that. But no. How many yards did you?
We tracked him probably 300 yards, and then we backed out, and I came back in in the afternoon, and it had been 6.5 hours since the shot, so I figured he was probably dead. But he wasn't. We jumped him, so we backed right back out again, and hopefully he's laying in a bed.
Toast.
Not too far this morning.
Yeah, we're gonna head down and see if we can't locate this bad boy. We'll see you when we get down to the bed. Well, here's Ian's marked last blood right here.
There's the blood. The one that I did find. There was more. It was just right here some. And this is him running, and he's still bleeding, so I think that's a good sign.
Yeah.
There's some blood here. Yeah. Hey.
Actually, you can see where it looks like he's scuffling the leaves as he runs right there.
I think if he's still bleeding as he's sprinting, that's a good sign.
Oh, yeah.
Usually if you jump a deer, you lost your blood pressure.
Yeah. Yep.
I just hope he didn't cross the creek.
Yep. Looks like he probably went right up that trail right there.
Yeah, I'm guessing he did. Hopefully.
He's walking now.
Yeah, now he's walking. He's bleeding better.
Yep, right there. Oh yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit.
We went through times where he was gushing blood and times where there was just drops. It's so weird.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're bumping him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's telling the fact that you bumped him right out of his bed right there and he's already walking.
Yeah.
That leads me to believe he's hurting pretty bad. Right there's blood.
We're probably 800 yards from the hit zone.
Yeah.
Blood.
Yep. There's blood right here, yep. There's blood right here. think he's toast. Here. Oh yeah. Nice buck.
In the liver, out the heart. I don't know what more I could have done, Cliff.
Yeah. I can't believe it ran that far. Unreal. It's a nice buck. Real nice deer. There you go. Give me some knucks, Ian. That is amazing. How did it run that far? That's like 800 yards, wasn't it?
More than that. Probably 1,000.
Unreal.
Well, he died last night. He's pretty stiff.
Yep. There he is. Dang, that sun's not good for this angle. Well, we were just doing some measuring on Onyx, and it went 1,054 yards from the spot of the shot.
As the crow flies.
That's a straight line distance as the crow flies from. He obviously zigzagged and went up and then down, so that's a crazy. What kind of broadhead are you shooting?
That's a 100 grain 4-blade Wacom that I'm not recommending anymore.
The entrance on the other side's right in here. It was a pretty straight down shot, so it went in on the other side right there, came out right there, and that deer ran realistically
1,200 yards, 1,300 yards.
Yeah.
It was a miracle we found him. I must have clipped something important.
Thank God that bottom hole, because that's why he kept leaking. You know, because that hole was directly, every time he bounded, he was, otherwise he would have been, I don't know if it might be the farthest I've ever been on a part of a track job where we actually recovered the deer.
Yeah. It'd be a close second to that other one.
Look at how close to a disaster this was.
We were in the swamp grass next to the creek that we can't cross.
Yeah. That would have been. Now, Stick and I are awfully excited about this.
You guys signed up for this.
We're going to have some sore legs tomorrow.
At minimum, I'm going to owe you wings and pizza and beer.
Yeah, a couple bush lattes for sure.
Oh, boy.
Yep. Well, after an awful lot of work, we finally got Ian's buck up out of there. That was a no-joke drag and then a no-joke drive with a Honda.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we had to do some bulldozing to get to it, but we got it, and it's a pretty awesome-looking deer. Still can't believe how far he ran with that shot. You guys will have to comment, you know, what you guys think about that. If you guys have ever shot a deer like that and they run over a mile. It's a good thing we really paid attention and were able to keep on that blood. I think it was important having that hole right in the bottom that he was able to keep spurting just enough for us to stay on it.
Yeah, he wasn't bleeding a lot.
No, he wasn't.
Just enough to keep tracking him.
He definitely died last night, though. He was stiff as a board.
Yep. If I would have gave him 2 more hours yesterday.
Yep. Yep. You want to hold him up, Ian? Better. Perfect. Just made it back to the house from helping Ian track that buck down and drag it forever. Man, what a job that was. But we got it out of there. Awesome for Ian. He hadn't shot a buck with a bow in over 6 years, so pretty awesome to get that done and finally get that deer recovered and stuff. But I'm making some deer sausage from one of the does I killed. This is from Yoakum's. They do a really good job. I would recommend them. They're in Ripley, New York. But the exciting news is I got notifications on my cell phone this morning, and through the pinch in Cherry Ridge went the heavy 9 like 3 times this morning. And that's a deer that we definitely want to get killed if we can. It's a 4 or 5.5-year-old buck. It's a real mature buck. It's one that I've watched for a few years back there, but you can see him going through the actual food plot there. Actually, so I'll just show you the videos that I have of them. They're not in very high quality because I downloaded them off the camera onto my cell phone here, but Either way, that's a deer that we'd like to get killed. So Monty's going to be in the hot seat tonight. He's going to go sit in the stump 3. So you'll want to stay tuned for the next video. It might be Monty sticking that big bugger. We'll see. We'll see you on the next one.